Yeah.
And that's into the corner of foul ball and right.
When you hook it up, it'll say YouTube or connect for settings.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline.
There's still kids up here.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Is hit very well
no.
right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone.
Tell him with the dial with the pinky ring.
A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. His second of the game, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's
dynamic
thus far.
Beginner.
The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Oh, change it up a matter.
No strike.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Remember, everybody that was in there for MS was going for computers. Wait till tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Get that over there. 6. Brother, man, we sorry. It's Jared, man. I thought Doug was talking to somebody else. Back over here, man. Jerry, a pleasure. two kids that go to the church. Hi, and the other one, I seen a lady that looked just like them, almost the same height, but bigger. How? They know who done it? She, how? Look like Miss Slaughter was running around here. Tell yeah, I know. I'm smoking. Hell yeah. Clorox. Smoke that vapor. Let me tell you something, mate. 1,000 fleas infest your body. And eat off the hairiest part of your body for not talking to me.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. There to get it is right. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So he records his 5th strikeout there. DJ LeMahieu becomes out number 2 this inning. Digging in, Ian Desmond. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. Mets out in front, 10-3. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's a .333 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward third. Arenado has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. Stepping up now,
Might be
Robert
gangster.
Gesellman. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the
That man
National
trying
League.
to sell stuff. Don't sell it, man. That new PlayStation,
pitch,
everybody
on its
get
way.
that first PlayStation 1.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Okay.
Hit on the ground to short. And quickly there are 2 away.
What about this Nintendo?
Digging in now, Neil Walker is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. So his remarkable season continues as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, And that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Back goes Gonzalez to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And they're not going to get Reyes. He's in safely at third with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Standing in now, Wayne Bonds will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Reyes on third with 2 out. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. It is Curtis Granderson. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Set. Here's the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
3 runs already home here. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 13-3. At the plate, Dustin Garneau. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bonds moves over. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Granderson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And as you can see, they are way behind. Chad Qualls gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, David Wright. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Number 5, David Wright.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse, a home run.
Oh, let your brother know that. She overdone it then.
So a solo shot here for David Wright, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
They put the red or the stand back on the door, they were going to get you anyway. Don't care if it was on there or not. I thought it was to protect. Mr. No, sir, it wasn't to protect nothing. Yeah, but this is what we've been saying for 20 years. You have a wonderful life.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 0-1 the count. So far 2 for 3 in this one. lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Good for you guys.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Hit out towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Here's Neil Walker as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover up.
Wait a minute, man. We gonna get killed, man. Tell my son, give me that car. Terrence went into service in 1978. What? This is Mavis Howe. And Blood ain't dead. Blood just got shot, you know, trying to help Maureen ass out. Close your damn window, man. Fuck you, man. So who the fuck are you guys? This is Miss Townsend. After all them damn years, y'all told us a goddamn lie?
I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Jose Reyes. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. LeMahieu shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
January.
Dwayne Bonds belted high and deep into right center. Blackman going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Walls is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Granderson is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Mets lead this one 18-3. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0-for-2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game, as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Hitting off to the bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle, and Wright's going to have himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Here's Lucas Duda now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 hit on the ground down the first baseline. The second for 1 on to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Hey fans, the Colorado Rockies continue to support a youth baseball program throughout the Denver metro area and across Colorado. Colorado Rockies Player and Field program has been instrumental in building more than 100 baseball and softball fields. And currently, 54 of those fields are Rockies championship fields named after past and current Rocky players. For more information, contact the Rockies Youth Sports Development Department. Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark, but there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available, or not to pick up a 4 or 6 game inning plan. Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. This is the stadium ticket window for ticket information.
2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
LeMahieu.
Replacements.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, first baseman, Ian
At the plate, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And they remain well behind.
Me. What?
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Estevez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mark Reynolds will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Standing in, Robert Gesellman, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Leading off with a match, pitcher, Robert.
Mule.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with, as this ball is long gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, his first home run of the season, as the blowout continues.
Now batting, second baseman,
Here's Neil Walker as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Mayhew's got it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Dwayne Bonds. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here. He
pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 3-run homer here for Curtis Granderson. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, David Wright. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
First baseman number 21. Lucas.
Into the box, Lucas Duda. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Reynolds is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mets out in front, 23-3. Settling in now, Dustin Garneau. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Catcher, Dustin Garneau.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Fernando Salas is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 59, Fernando Salas.
The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, some scores from down on the phone. AAA Colorado Springs Sky Sox leading Albuquerque.
Here's Mark Reynolds as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Nathan, make your next visit to Coors Field a memorable one. Reserve space in the Platte River Rendezvous picnic area. The Platte River Rendezvous is located inside the ballpark under the rock tile seating area and is equipped with picnic tables and chairs to accommodate groups of 25 to 250 people. For more information, contact the Rockies Advanced Planning Office. Hey fans, no trip to a Rockies game is complete without a visit to the Coors Field interactive area. Catch your baseball.
A swing by Reynolds and a ball hammered out to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here for Mark Reynolds. Home run number 2 for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-1 gets him out and down on a good changeup. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Reyes onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And Reyes will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Mets are out on top, 23-4. So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Ready with the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Gonzalez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
She gave me the key because he was getting old.
Stepping in now, Fernando Salas.
He'll
go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
third grade. Third year. Third grade. 1979.
On its way. Liner towards second. The second baseman, and that's out
if you
number
had
2.
failed, if you say you did fail, would you still be able to be like, yes, sir, don't give me 100 or not, don't want you up there, don't you know what it is.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
To the person that was in the house.
Dribbled
Don't
to the
know
right
I haven't
side.
been back
That
up
winds
there
up foul
to
for the
live up
second
there
strike.
since. What happened to Terrence? He's still there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
What is wrong with you
Bat the
today
ball skills. There are some guys
is that
that
I'm
just have a
balling
knack,
people
Nero,
because they
being
come
able to
here
get the barrel to the
and
ball,
they get
and this
to
is
do what
one
they
of those guys.
Okay, this is Adrian. You have a nice life.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought
I
he was
want
going
to
to
show you
cruise through
something.
this inning, and now he's got
What
traffic,
happened to the
and
guy
he's in
with the white
jeopardy
band that
with a
broke on
ball
his
in the
guys?
gap or a ball missed over the harder to plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Came in asking anybody live here, and we put the guy down, then the guy moves.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Gonzalez giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead.
If you're somebody, there's nothing in the lease that says that you can't play at night.
Here's
They've
Nolan
been doing
Arenado
it
starting things for
since
his
Patrick
side
been
in the
here.
ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count.
As long as you don't
at
play
least
no
for their own
music
stats.
loud,
You can't
no.
mill in your chances as a
I can't
professional.
hear, but I can tell he getting down, man. Sir, I don't mean to be mean, but some
Here's the
people
pitch.
have escaped.
And now a pitch
From
hit
State
sharply on the
Hospital.
ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. In his career matchups with Fernando Salas, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And Walker's throw is in time for out number 1.
Yes. If I told you to cut your shit off and go to bed,
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 2 home runs already to his name in
let
this
me
one.
show you
And we'll
something.
see if
Since
he
we're
can
doing
possibly
detention
strike
today,
again.
Mr. Simpson, Jared, leave that man alone.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
You know they brung people
Count
from
still at 1-2.
detention over here. And listen, sir, I didn't have any way to put him. Then get your people out of here.
And that is swung on and missed.
This is Adrian. This is Adrian Turner. We'll get these people out of here, and we will do what we
better
want.
from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high
Wow,
fastball.
this sounds like a
piece of cheese.
Doug.
Swung at and missed. That pitch looks so
Why would
inviting to
Doug
hit,
get
but
people out?
it's awfully tough to put in play.
I made a mistake here, and I said that I made a mistake, and you know, maybe I'll change the paperwork. What kind of paperwork is that? I didn't know for medical.
In the game so far.
The paperwork that says you were sick, Mr.
Here comes the 1-0.
Write-up papers?
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Mightier than the pen?
And there's ball 2 now.
I didn't know you had write-up
Here
papers.
with 2 men out.
What, y'all write a book?
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Colorado. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Fouled off.
Now, you won that
Swing
bus.
and a miss. He
Well,
struck him out, and that'll
if
do
it
it
ain't
here.
number
and the
one,
game
sir.
is over.
Man, they've already put the
I seen you on the bus, sir. You must be Joe Ray that been on the most wanted list on the sheriff list.
We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
23-4.
I need to talk to you, sir. I'll put you in jail, sir.
108th time, most in the division. Robert Gesellman earns victory number 22 this campaign, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Chat
The other one
slapped with
was
8
Lisa
earned runs
Dawson.
as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it.
Keyshawn.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Leon. All these people are from jail. This is Derek. You guys, Bill.
A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line, the Mineral, and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside 8B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.
Bach. We got Curtis Granderson in fifth and Dwayne Boston for Jose Reyes stays second. And Yoenis Cespedes stay at number 2. Neil Walker can stay at the top. David Wright at third base. 6. Lucas Duda at first base. And Sep 8th is Travis Darno. That's good. That's the new one. New what? You just got this? Last year. Wait a minute. Last year? Yeah, I ain't bought no new games yet. And then sometimes I get the games after they done been out, you know, for 2 or 3 months. Tell them again, Mr. Brown. So you didn't buy any new game this week? It wasn't a new game. It was a 2019 PSE. I didn't buy any new games. It was $18. What's wrong with that, guys? So if you got money, I don't have any. You gonna give me $50? Okay, I got the DH. Put the DH last. That's really good. Turn these guys down to fix them. 80. That's it. Potential 80. Batting 80. Speed 80. Steven Matz. Stamina 90. And pitching clutch. What's it? 80. 80. Potential was 80. Batting was 80. Not 70. You're only unbeatable if you can play. I didn't know you could still get beat. Tony, somebody named Tony. Janie family. This is Roots. It's been a pleasure. Billy. It's me, Billy. Dominion. Tell Boomhauser he can come on back to the service. '99. Oh. Doug, we had asked you not to do stuff like that here. This is not a hospital, guys. Wow, you getting ready to fight me now. Under what grounds? Good luck, Nanny. What, my pussy? Jeffrey? if he don't do nothing.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. The Mets look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Steven Matz will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
Heading for the box, there you see the young star Yasiel Puig as we are ready for baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Working on striking out the side in the first. Misses, ball 2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run here for Neil Walker, number 196 for his career. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball.
Gutierrez is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Standing in, Wayne Bonds. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Cespedes stands at third with one gone in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So stepping in, Curtis Granderson, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Popped him up. Gonzalez is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Adrian now. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 0-1 delivery. It looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, first baseman.
Here's Lucas Duda now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well.
This is Chris, what? They thought because they had a Bible
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line hard, but foul.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Steven Matz. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Duda, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Mets strand 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. is the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Cottonmouth snake. Rhetoric. Don't say no snake here, because I made a damn mistake here. Ratata. Brim. Good luck, sir. I'll be. He's 230. Okay. What? He is out. It's not 2.0.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And the pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. From the stretch. And that one strikes too low, apparently. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
The guy that
the
said power
changeup is
had
way low
on the
that time.
horizon. Okay.
Missed with a breaking ball.
No reason to
guy
sit on
with
anything
said
other than
power,
hard stuff in a location
the
you
white
like
guy.
and drive it right now.
That said he just been there before.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
All of them did my paperwork.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close.
Oh, man,
This guy
cherry
decides
friend.
to show a little more patience than the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And he's looking to make something
I remember
happen
the
here
black
with
guy
2 on
used
and
to work
nobody
there,
out.
but
Well,
he moved
early
on
account
and
expect
he
him
moved
to look for a
another
ball
one.
to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw. And it looks to be a good one. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So striding in, Yasiel Puig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting deal right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Into the box, Justin Turner popped him up. Darno has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Or the girl that was in
Next
there
up
with
for
my
Los
daughter.
Angeles, Corey
Not
Seager,
what I
as
said.
he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Swing.
Lifted down the line in left.
There was
And this will
no
wind
way
up
to
a foul
understand
ball.
the streets.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Y'all are greedy.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Franklin Gutierrez would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Since y'all said the street green.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Standing in now, runners in scoring position, Franklin Gutierrez. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying.
Yo, man, it's the bomb, guy.
Both of which are standing in scoring position. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Ball and a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just rushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Well, who did my read years ago? The street.
1-1 home. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers 1.
Jerry.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Just to say good luck.
A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball.
So now you see how it feel, Uncle Doug. Uncle who? Can't recall.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. You're short, hit hard.
Dixon fan.
And there's one down now. So with one gone for him in the inning, let's check out where they sit in the current standings, and you can see they enter play with a nice 4-game cushion. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Seager. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. This is line to left. Van Slyke will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers 1. Now batting, Adrian Gonzalez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike.
But we called the police, and we did some mental health unit, and nothing happened, and that's different. The fellow was, he was there, he never had a problem. I didn't want people to always irritate me. That's what we want to understand. You guys do stuff that, changes people and talents. Just like you said, Doug came in and, this would hurt him if we had someone who we had guns. Okay? Did you tell me this, Terry, that we know that so Doug was talking about in the car, if you would have been able to tell everything that was smoking, okay? But even sometimes with that doesn't give you conclusive evidence, and they had to go through tests and everything. There's no way that anybody can go to state hospital like maybe, okay? So we got people inside for drugs. Okay, you come on after drugs, you didn't have any drugs, and then you told us that you did use them. Okay? There was no drugs in there. Okay? Y'all came in, one day when y'all said you were drinking, y'all been in the room and shit because you went there and did y'all tea. We want you guys to understand because we didn't change the locks, and just like Doug said, all of a sudden Doug can't get in the house, and you guys are calling us about him being out on the street, sir. Doug could have been out on the street forever before the hospital came back out. So we don't put people out on the street. They could walk out in the streets every day if they wanted to. And just like Doug said, whoever told y'all that, y'all can't go to jail for doing drugs out here, you think it's wrong, and then I can't. The other thing was, I'm sorry when I said, don't think if you take the medicine out here, that you can't go to jail for going, if you under the influence or you're sick, when you tell me you can't go to jail, any kind of way you better do nothing. If you kill somebody and you can't tell and you went crazy to kill somebody, damn right God say what. Okay? So they crazy, they still asking for a jail. Let them know you can still go to jail. That's it. I don't give a damn what the hell y'all do here. Ain't no way to get out of going to jail, right? I'll tell Sandra, I don't want to go to their program now. Yeah, you can't get out of there. If you wait for somebody at that time, y'all get ready to go to jail. She went there and came in the house with that kid. He was a young kid in the first place. And I want you to understand, if he was young at 16, she wasn't going to go to the state. I'm worried. You didn't need to set anybody down. You're a Felicia guy. Felicia who? Felicia from my name. She told me to go in there and have sex with her. What about this dying man over here now? What do you mean? This guy has been called the road that kills people and shoot people that fall across the road. And this Tony that lived in this area over there in Cole Road, Tony and all kind of shit. And this is where she used to be over there wearing up. This is Jeffrey. She done shot somebody in that area. When this guy got shot over there with the family over there, if he ever got shot, it's like Doug said on Jojo, who was the first. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute, you motherfuckers know our shit? Mister, I want you to understand something. It's been a pleasure because this is only, let me know what I know up here. And you guys come out on the street every day. I seen this guy that looked like Jabray, and they've been doing that for years. They know how to copy people. They always did. Because some days, just like I said, some days I look like Adrian Turner if I
I do it right. Some days I look like that guy that used to be a staff in there with the eyebrows that go straight. Yeah, I live in that. Sometimes I look like the other Miss Townsend husband friend, okay? Dougie friend, you know, with the glasses. Yeah, I love it. You can tell that he's not our family, you know. And we sat there, even though it was for 20 years, Miss, you should have talked to neighbors years ago, Felicia. We don't know you, okay? The lady tried to tell me that y'all went there and jerked her hand on the thing. That's why I came out of it. It made mistakes with people. And just like you said, it was a bad choice to go ahead and go try to fight somebody. Young bloods out there got shot in blimpies like they're crazy. So we know why they went there to fight. The son doesn't get killed because Brown comes in that William comes from off down the street. You gotta be kidding. We knew them people for years. Willie don't come off the other street and move into Jesse's store. We didn't know why. We didn't know that Mavis made a mistake like that. Man, we're very sorry. You do what you want, sir. I'm very sorry. You brung these people here, sir, and that Jamie don't know that all of them are like the guy downstairs, man. I didn't mean to bring them in here. $16 of them, you know. Let my friend know that tomorrow. She'll check. She don't need the money here. That's why she let him in here. But stuff need to get fixed in here, and that doggone Diane was one of the doctors that was taking care of these people when they were in here. That's why I wanted to stay in there with the guy. So if you want to work there, miss, you can, but this is the lady. I don't pay extra people, miss. Just like I said, you know, you two came out of a situation where y'all guys had just messed somebody up. So if y'all deal in certain situations, guys, you need to let other people take the case. You send them all to me. This Gloria sends people to me that are big time drug dealers and all kind of stuff, and you know, they're looking for PO shit. You know, they didn't close it down, it's still open. But you guys made a mistake. That's what the guy was trying to tell me. He said, damn, this motherfucker, the damn PO, and he running around here putting people in, he getting ready to put people in fucking jail. I was telling that guy, I said, damn, man, y'all guys went there and told that damn lie. He said, damn, he know who the people was out here in the first place. All of them from jail, and they get to walk, you know. Man said, damn, he made a mistake. He said he came up, he didn't give a fuck until that man went there and saved his life. But I didn't know it. I didn't know, you know. Damn, my man was on a bus and he worked to the VA. I don't want to talk to you guys anymore, you know. Tell Jabray when he go out there that he should understand, don't care if he worked to the bus station or not, because, you know, we didn't know. You know. So he'll get another speaker on Monday, on Wednesday or something, and that'll be it. So that's it for the speakers. He still need a system, so he will have money next year because we put the paperwork in. The lady said she was sorry, she didn't know, you know, how to get him to do it, because Diane Kelly was giving him $15,000 and she was getting money from Social Security. She said she was sorry. She was upset because we didn't have $50,000, you know. You know, we had, so what did you have to make up the $50,000? Because this is, darn it, you gotta put $50,000 in there. What is Doug supposed to do? They fucking comes. That's what I was laughing about, man. She was out of here after Doug called. No, sir. These bitches are for real here. I will see the fuck out of y'all business. frustrated. You know, Adrian Turner, you know, we were gonna let it go, but Adrian Turner, you in there for identity theft. Okay, this is what we were trying to find out about Vegas. This is what I was trying to tell you guys 20 years ago. You can't steal people's social security number. And sir, we did not, sir. You were using it. You put Doug's social security number down to get him into my program, didn't he? Because Doug did. That's all we get. You know, man, she came on the bus and you walked on there. You know, you guys let Doug in there, and I'm happy that you guys had understand. Made a damn mistake. That motherfucker, fucking cop, man, and made me fucking fuck up, man. We so sorry. We seen you guys on there, and the guy sat there like he crazy. Boy, he looked worse than what the hell the other guy did, you know? All my staff gonna be going back to the hospital. We're so sorry. All my staff gotta go back because of this shit. No, sir. And then there's a lady out here from the big correctional facility with yellow and brown over here, which might be forestry because I didn't know you guys. Okay, I do buy games in there. I'm 30, okay? I make mistakes. The lady is a little different than me. You better tell her you know she doing that shit, because she gonna end up getting in trouble anyway. I didn't know this shit. I worked my ass off. I'm calling my people from over there, from the other area would be underground. What you call them, Dougie? Fuck that shit, man. They need a break from in there anyway. Fuck, man. That's stupid. He still got G5 and he still got other people. But them guys told a lie, man. You know, one of them work over here. I work over here, guys. Okay? But just like I said, I made a damn mistake. You guys don't know what the hell y'all listen. I want you to understand, y'all guys act like the fucking mafia, man. Okay? So I'll let y'all know, just watch the pinky rings now. Since y'all do stuff like that. I won't say anything. Because I know y'all gonna try to do skag on people every fucking day. There was a 35759 4911 over here for the Indian reservation years ago.